Okay, Lil Uzi basically just announced that he actually has the album after the Pink Tape that we've been making theories about, ready, and he's about to drop it. So let's take a look at what he just a couple of minutes only ago announced, and let's jump straight into this.
If you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe and become part of this community. Oh, and also, go cop that fresh merch and listen to my new songs in the description. Real quick, if you don't want to listen to this, make sure to skip 10 seconds into the future, but you can sign up for my free newsletter with the first link in the description. It comes every Sunday and details everything that's been happening in hip-hop over the past week, so make sure to do that. So quickly, before we get into the new story he just posted, I'm going to get into it in 1 second. Let me just give a little bit of background to this, because obviously this is something that we've been talking about for like 2-3 days now, because right after the Pink Tape dropped last Friday, which was amazing by the way, I really liked it, we had the rumors that a deluxe was coming out, because Uzi was live on Twitch with Canny something, some streamer girl, and she asked him live on Twitch, are you gonna have a deluxe? Which we thought was kind of dumb, because the original album already had 26 tracks, so what would be a, deluxe for that? 40 tracks? But then he actually said, nah, I got a whole new album on the way. And we've made theories so far about this being 1629. That was the last video that I dropped on it. We're going to get into that at the end of this video. But now he actually took to his Instagram story to post this right here. Now this is a story obviously of the cover of the Pink Tape, but you can see he wrote something to this. He said, get this to #1 and I will drop the album you're really looking for. Now this is kind of mysterious but kind of big, because obviously he refers to a new album, the one we're all looking for, and this could only be in connection with the one he was talking about on Twitch live while he was being asked that question. Now also what's interesting, he also just reposted the cover of the Pink Tape about 40 minutes ago at the point of recording this, so about half an hour before the story went live, just the cover of the Pink Tape on his Instagram, and just said Pink Tape, and people have been liking it and stuff like that. So it's kind of, why would you post the cover of your album that came out 4 days ago? That doesn't really make sense. It's not like promoting it or anything, so maybe there is something connected to this. Now, as I said, this thing could be 1629, the collaborative tape with Playboi Carti. It could also be an album that is called Forever Young that we've gotten announced in 2021 or 2020 even, and I went into all the details on this and the history behind both of those albums and if we're ever going to see those in the last video, so make sure to go check it out if you want the full details on that. But it could also be, and this is kind of what I thought now after I saw this, after he posted the cover for the Pink Tape again, because maybe there's something connected to the cover. Y'all remember all the other covers that we had for the Pink Tape? One of those covers could be this new album, and I will go into what this new album could be in a second, but let me just put this thought out there because I just had this. Y'all remember the one where he was standing like a superhero, the one that I liked way more than the one it now became to be, the one with the American flag dragging behind him, the one where we can see the emerald, like the diamond, in this dust cloud, and he's like Batman right there. And this one was also more referring to the trailer that we got for the Pink Tape. So maybe he got another album that is closely related to the narrative that we got in the trailer for the Pink Tape, because I thought with the Pink Tape, where is that narrative? Now another album cover that we got was the one, obviously kind of the one he posted on his story with all the weird images surrounding his skull being opened and all of that, and yet another one was the one him laying on the American flag with these Asian girls surrounding him, that I know a lot of people really thought that was pretty hard, the album cover. So maybe it's going to be one of those. But let's talk about if this could actually happen, because when you look at what he said, get this to #1 and I will drop the album y'all really want. Well, what is the possibility of this going #1? Basically already confirmed that it will. This album is supposed to sell up to 250,000 units first week, so we can definitely expect this to go #1. I think to go #1 he would have to sell about 100, because Young Thug closely missed that mark with 87k first week, and I think it was like 100 and 110,000 with Morgan Wallen still going #1, and so Uzi's definitely going #1 this week. So that fulfills that part of the deal. So we get this to number one. He drops the album we really want. Now, the album we really want also adds another layer of that the fans already know about this. And I don't think that that would be Forever Young. I actually think that that more closely points in the direction or hints at 1629. And when I made the video the other day, like 2 days ago, we were so unsure about this that I posted 3 different ways or possibilities that this could go. I said either he's trolling and this is only him saying some stupid stuff that then never comes true, like announcing Forever Young. Then the other option is he's talking about an album. He got a new album, but it's coming in like 2 years. He's only now talking about it because he wants the Pink Tape to be promoted. Or the third option is that actually he's doing the same thing like he did with Eternal Atake back in 2020, which is drop the album 1 week, the highly anticipated album. Back then it was Eternal Atake, now it was the Pink Tape, kind of same situation. And then the week later, back in 2020, he dropped Lil Uzi Vert versus the World 2 as kind of an add-on. And then Nav did the same thing with Good Intentions and Brown Boy 2. Y'all know the story. And he could pull the same thing again this time with dropping the Pink Tape and then dropping another album the week after, which would be in 3 days, this Friday, July 7th. So that is still something that I'm not very sure about, if we'll actually get an album in 3 days. I don't actually think so, but it could be in the near future. At least if we get the information that this thing has gone number one at the end of the week, because that's when the full Billboard reporting week has closed, maybe we'll get an announcement. Maybe then Uzi will post, hey, y'all got this number one. Here's the announcement for the new album, whatever. I think it's going to be a very couple of more interesting days when it comes to this, so make sure you stay subscribed to not miss out on that. I do see a lot of possibility for actually 1629, especially also considering the evidence that I went over in yesterday's video, like his team accidentally uploading the wrong song under the song Patience featuring Don Toliver, but actually having a Playboi Carti feature on there. That is pretty mysterious, and apparently Carti sent his verse last minute and it couldn't get cleared. So maybe we're in for something that we really want, and that will be 1629, or at least some collab with Carti and Uzi. That would be what I'm wishing for. Maybe now the feature is cleared a week later and they can put out the song together, kind of do it as a single for the project, and then announce when it would actually drop. That would be a dream come true. I know it's kind of weird that we're already talking about a new Uzi album when he just gave us 26 tracks like 4 days ago, and I usually want to kind of refrain from that, like not do that when an album drops an album, immediately talk about the next one, because we just need to take the one in that we just got. But it's not like he doesn't want us to talk about it. Like, he's putting on his story, get this number one, and then you get the actual album, which is crazy because I already thought the Pink Tape was pretty high quality. So let's see what this new album will entail. Now that's it for the news though. Let me know what y'all think about this. I think this is pretty interesting. I think we're in for some very, very interesting couple of days and weeks. As a Uzi fan, we obviously also got Utopia still coming out this month. So July is going to be packed. July is going to be amazing. Let me know what y'all think about this though. All of your theories, all of your thoughts on this in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and you'll take care.